I still see people walking around with a mask on. And I've had COVID twice. And at this point, like my mom said, when it's time to go, it's time to go. When God wants me to come home, that's when I'll come home. Hopefully he wants me to come home, because I don't want him to not want me to come home, because good God. Anyway, sorry.
Oh man, look,
Miss you.
Ghislaine Maxwell.
Who?
I know I'm just transitioning out, but Ghislaine Maxwell got the 20 years for trafficking these kids, right?
Mm-hmm.
Um,
R. Kelly got 30?
yeah, R. Kelly got 30. I ain't on there. See, the thing about the R. Kelly shit is
I love
the
you,
R.
man.
Kelly shit's documented. And so like we know so much about the R. Kelly shit.
Mm-hmm.
R. Kelly been a creep and he's a part of our culture. And I'm not gonna lie to you, I'm about to start listening to his music again because hey, he's
He,
already suffering. I don't
he's,
need to suffer
a-
anymore.
he's
I
a
don't need to suffer
talented
anymore. I want
person.
to listen to TB2.com. Fuck
First of
everybody.
all,
But
he's a talented person, okay? And y'all act like y'all don't have fucking pedophiles in y'all family, and they ain't even lyrical, musically talent. And no offense, I'm not trying to be smart, but y'all got pedophiles in your family. I got pedophiles in my family. Guess what? None of them niggas sing. And then on top of that, he was not touching his own children, and he wasn't touching people, not even children. He wasn't touching unwilling participants. Not near, not netter. One story says that either person did not want to participate. Now you're talking about consent. What about Elvis? Wasn't he? Did he get married? Was fucking on kids and all types? Like
yeah,
a
yeah,
day, you were allowed to marry a child, I believe, as soon as they got their period. Type shit.
yeah.
Like that's okay in certain cultures, and in this country, it's not okay. All right, bet. However, what happened to if the person is in their right sane mind? And they're able to make that, like I was able to drop myself out of school at 16, bro. So at the end of the day, how is it that I'm confused? Now, granted, now I can't agree with anybody under 16. I don't
Right,
really
right.
mean, but you also got people out here that are grown as fuck now that was popping coochie at 13 with niggas who wasn't singing. And
I've been selling Gucci since I was 12. I know the guy.
yeah, we literally just heard that conversation from a hoe. Literally through the wall of a day's end. She literally said that. So you got people that have been selling coochie since they was 12, either willingly or unwillingly. You got motherfucker or by survival. You got motherfuckers who literally was fucking at 13, had a baby by 14, or pregnant by 14, baby by 15. So that shit already been going on. If that's the case, and then people are okay, it's kids having sex with kids. Right. But we also understand that pedophiles are mentally fucked up.
Mm-hmm.
He also he projected the things that were going on with him to him. And if I'm retarded, no, if I'm retarded and I literally am having this thing done to me, and this is a behavior and this is a thing, I don't know enough to not do it back or not know. And then, like I said, if you're going to give him 30 years, y'all need to divide that up with the facilitators.
Yep.
Everybody who watched, everybody who was there. I don't give a fuck if you was like, yo, somebody text somebody and told them to pop up, and they came and they see what was happening. They only stayed 10 minutes and they left. You still need at least 5 years, bitch, because nobody stopped it. I don't know what he did to whoever he pissed off to make them come after him now, but at the end of the day, the man's still a fucking talent. And 10 times out of 10, the people that fucked R. Kelly, none of them did not want to fuck R. Kelly. If I was fucking 14 or 13, I don't even think I was well, I was being violated, so I was already sexually open. But if I was at that time and he was R. Kelly at that time, you don't think I want to age ain't nothing but a number? Ain't that what Aaliyah said?
Mm-hmm.
I'm just saying, no.
I feel you. No, I feel you in that. But all right, so I don't mean to cut you off, but with the Ghislaine Maxwell situation, right?
Mm-hmm. Now hold on. What about the motherfuckers that was touching on kids that touch literally violating kids? Violation is when you don't want it's not allowed. You feel bad. It's you said no, or you're unknowingly being violated. Like the kids. Remember the fucking gymnast? What the coach that was all the gymnast freaking
Oh yeah,
what is
Larry Nasser.
I guess that's his name. I don't
Yeah.
know. The that was doing the physicals with the girls. Now
Mm-hmm.
that's a different story. I I just listened to Trapped in the Closet all the way up to chapter, I think. When they start getting to the midget's house, I get a little lost. I get a little lost. After chapter 12, you know. Anyway, even though I know the whole story. But I
Right.
just
But
listened to that.
nah, so back to her. My whole thing about her is they gave her these 20 years, right?
Mm-hmm.
But they won't release the client list.
What?
We have to think about they won't release the client list. Her client list exists.
Who are we talking about?
Ghislaine Maxwell. Do you know who she is?
No.
Ah. Do you know who Jeffrey Epstein is?
That's the guy who killed himself?
He didn't kill himself.
Allegedly.
Yeah, he didn't kill himself. But that's the guy they found dead in the
I
cell.
heard Michael
Who's
didn't kill himself. I mean, Michael was murdered and he was not, he didn't just
Yeah,
die.
he didn't need that propofol. They definitely administered the propofol on Michael Jackson
And
to
then
take him out for the insurance because he owned the catalogs of all those artists.
and don't forget Prince. That was a hit too. And
Same deal. Same deal. The same exact deal as Mike. That's why he had to go out like Mike. It's a Tupac and Biggie thing. They had to go out the same way because of how they work, the relationship to each other. But anyway, Ghislaine Maxwell's client list includes politicians, celebrities, court officials, athlete, all of that.
Mhm.
I'm talking people overseas, powerful people overseas and in the United States. Her client list is real as shit. I can't remember. Okay, they had, and I don't have it in front of me, but it has been a fact to know that Barack Obama, Bill Clinton, Chris Tucker, and I'm just gonna say that just those three names have
Mhm.
all went to Epstein Island.
You know how I feel about Chris. Wait, you said Chris Tucker?
Chris Tucker, Barack Obama, Bill Clinton, Chris Tucker. We're just gonna go with those three names because it's more than those names. But those are
And
the names
they
that
did
stand out in
what?
my memory.
They went to who's?
They went to Epstein Island. Yes, the same
Wait,
Epstein who's
wait, wait.
connected to Maxwell, who was trafficking these little girls.
Wait a minute. Okay, I digress. Let me say something real quick. I used to sell cookies because I'm putting that behind me, right? Just because I sell cookies, everybody that came to my crib don't mean they ate or participated in selling cookies, man. Now that don't mean they didn't know I was selling cookies, but that's one or the other because everybody that come here don't know I sell cookies unless you know me and you know me and then you know me and then get to know me. Then I tell you I sell cookies and then you can either judge me or not. But other than that,
Oh, you buy cookies.
yeah.
But nah.
Like,
Um, yeah, but no. I feel what you're saying. I feel what you're saying in this
so
entirety.
I just can't. You said Chris Tucker. That's why I said Chris Tucker.
Chris
But
Tucker.
I
Look,
know
look,
the
you believed it with Obama, right?
uh,
Yeah, you did. I could hear it in your tone. You believed it with Bill Clinton for sure. There was
mm-hmm.
no denying that. I said Chris Tucker, and you was hold on, wait a minute now.
Sorry.
No, I was just saying when I said Chris Tucker, you was hold on, wait a minute.
I'm like, you sure you didn't mean Chris Rock?
No, I'm 100% positive. I don't remember where I got the list from, but it was a long list of people. But I know
We
for
gotta get
sure
that. Need receipt.
three
People
standout
are
names was Obama,
unforgiving.
Clinton, and Chris. I love Chris Tucker. Chris Tucker. I love him though, but yes, his name was on that shit.
They're just trying to take him down.
Man, I mean, Chris Tucker ain't made a movie in over 20 years. He been really on chill for the longest. Are you really trying to take down a man on chill?
Because he gave his life to Christ, or maybe he did know, and that's why he gave his life to Christ. Sometimes that happens. Like I know what I know now about the world. I just was having a conversation with the Lord, like, Lord, okay, I'm done. I'm done, 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 done. No more chasing this bag that I've been depending on that is not it's momentarily, it's not even beneficial spiritually, physically, none of that. It's literally. So I have to go forward in my purpose. And I'm tired of doing my purpose to say I'm doing my purpose to get to your purpose and and I'm dethroned for no
Yeah,
reason.
yeah.
So, you know,
So I mean,
uh,
so like no, and the her client list is real. There's also a guy named Prince Andrew that's on that client list. And he got kicked out of the UK because he was part of the royal family. He got kicked out of the UK for his involvement and all that shit. But yet, he still ain't seen no jail time yet.
when you're white,
So,
you're right. When you got money, you don't spend the night.
right, right. So must be white.
Basically, yo, we just did 101 minutes of this episode. Sorry, we don't have
Yes,
to record,
indeed.
but
No flags?
no flags.
Wow. They probably like, we gotta let these N words cook. Yes, y'all do. Let us cook, damn it.
Not yet, y'all do. By the way, I'm advertising my new business, my new services. Did I share them with you?
Go ahead. Go ahead.
Well, I'm working on a website. Matter of fact, I'm gonna just put the website out. When I put the website out, I'm not even gonna say nothing else. But just know I'm now a sexual consultant. I might find
Yes.
a title, but I like the way that sounds because
Mm-hmm.
it's true. I have talked to many men about their girlfriends and wives while they cheated on them. I have been the girlfriend of a dude who's cheated on me. I have also been the woman who have cheated on a man. I've also been in a lot of situations and around enough people that I feel I have, or I know I have, the experience to give proper consulting. So I could tell you properly how to have a proper threesome. You're like, what the fuck are you talking about? What do you mean what I'm talking about? What the fuck I just said? Literally. Because a lot of people don't know. And some people are too weak to have them. And by weak, I mean they're not secure either themselves or their relationship. But I'm not going to give y'all no more. Not going to give y'all no more because you already know. I know. Trust me. I've been in enough threesomes, foursomes, two and a half somes. I know. What is a two and a half some is when one participant isn't quite comfortable and is not per se participating like everybody else. Like I was in a threesome with a girl who liked girls and her boyfriend, a dude who we've already had sex. That's another story for a different time. I told her, but it was a whole different story,
Mm-hmm.
whole different way. But anyway, and I didn't tell her. I actually wasn't trying to be selfish when I told her, and I wasn't trying to get him. I wasn't trying to revenge. Like, oh, look at these receipts. No, I really thought I was trying to save the bitch's life, but that's a whole different story. Anywho, back to this two and a half some. So, long story short, she was insecure because her spidey senses were right, and ultimately, but it that stemmed from a prior situation. So, with that being said, that caused her to already be weird. So she started nicking and knacking. I already knew the threesome was gonna be awkward because she started nicking and knacking that stupid shit. Like, why'd you come to the door in boxers, bitch? You're in here with a fucking t-shirt on, and you told. Didn't you just send me a booty pic? I swear she did, but I don't like. Are we about to have sex? I thought, all right, but whatever. Like, she got mad about him wanting to play Uno because he normally don't want to play Uno with her. When she asked, that's what she said anyway. And I'm like, bro, Uno's boring as fuck with two people. Who the fuck wants to play Uno with two people? I literally play on my phone with three random strangers. Like, Uno's meant to be
Mm-hmm.
shared with others.
Yeah.
More than one. So then we play Uno. Then he touched my feet. Mind you, he touched on her. But let me put it this way: in his defense, he was the most etiquette